As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to dietary choices, particularly those that influence blood sugar, inflammation, and cell metabolism. One of the biggest mistakes seniors over 60 make when preparing oatmeal is adding artificial sweeteners or excessive sugar, which can significantly compromise the health benefits of this otherwise nutritious meal. What starts out as a heart-healthy breakfast can become a hidden threat if not handled properly. The problem with excess sugar oatmeal is often praised for its ability to stabilize blood sugar levels due to its high fiber content. But when loaded with brown sugar honey, maple syrup, or fruit-flavored syrups, this balance is quickly disrupted. For older adults, consuming too much sugar can cause sharp blood glucose spikes, followed by crashes that affect energy, mood, and mental clarity. More importantly, chronic high sugar intake has been linked to increased inflammation, weight gain, and a higher risk of type 2 diabetes and cancer. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, diets high in added sugars can contribute to obesity, which is a leading risk factor for several types of cancer, including colorectal, pancreatic, and breast cancers. Cancer cells thrive on glucose, so a sugar-rich diet essentially feeds them. This makes it especially critical for seniors to monitor and reduce added sugar in daily meals like oatmeal. The dangers of artificial sweeteners in an attempt to cut calories or control blood sugar. Many seniors turn to artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, Splenda, and saccharin. While marketed as safe, growing research suggests that these chemical substitutes may disrupt gut microbiota, impair insulin response, and even increase the risk of metabolic disorders and cancer with long-term use. For example, studies on sucralose have shown it can alter the gut's bacterial balance and potentially generate harmful compounds when heated. Aspartame has been linked in some animal studies to an increased risk of lymphomas and leukemias, especially when consumed regularly over time. Though definitive human evidence is still being debated, the precautionary principle applies particularly for people over 60 with slower metabolism and weaker detoxification systems. Healthier alternatives instead of artificial or refined sweeteners. Seniors should consider natural low-glycemic options to lightly sweeten oatmeal. These include fresh or frozen berries, high in antioxidants and fiber. Cinnamon adds flavor and helps regulate blood sugar. Stevia or monk fruit, natural, plant-based, zero-calorie sweeteners. Sweetened almond milk or coconut milk adds creaminess without sugar. Moderation is key. Even natural sugars should be used sparingly after 60. Flavored oatmeal packets may seem like a convenient, tasty breakfast option, especially for seniors who want something quick and easy in the morning. However, after age 60, relying on these processed packets can do more harm than good. Many flavored oatmeal varieties are highly processed, contain artificial additives, and are loaded with sugar, preservatives, and chemical flavorings, all of which can negatively impact senior health and even contribute to cancer risk over time. Hidden dangers in flavored packets. Most flavored oatmeal packets contain a long list of ingredients beyond just oats. These include artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, and stabilizers that help extend shelf life or enhance taste. While these might seem harmless, studies have shown that long-term exposure to synthetic additives, especially in older adults with weakened immune and digestive systems, may increase the risk of inflammation, metabolic disruption, and even carcinogenesis, the formation of cancer. Common chemicals found in these packets include butylated hydroxyanisole BHA and butylated hydroxytoluene BHT, preservatives that may be carcinogenic with long-term use. Artificial flavors, chemical compounds that mimic taste, some of which have been linked to neurological issues. Color additives, such as red 40 or yellow 6, which have been flagged for potential toxicity and behavioral effects. Consuming these additives regularly may weaken the body's natural detox mechanisms, putting older adults at higher risk of chronic illnesses. Sugar overload. Flavored oatmeal often contains 10 to 20 grams of added sugar per packet, which significantly exceeds the recommended daily intake for seniors. High sugar intake can not only lead to insulin resistance and weight gain, but it can also fuel chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of many age-related diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and cognitive decline. This sugar is often hidden under names like corn syrup solids, fructose, maltodextrin, or dextrose, which further masks the real nutritional value of the meal. Blood sugar imbalance and energy crashes for seniors. Managing blood sugar levels is vital to avoid fatigue, brain fog, and long-term complications like diabetes. The simple carbs and sugars in flavored oatmeal packets cause quick spikes in blood glucose, followed by energy crashes. Over time, this pattern can impair insulin sensitivity and stress the pancreas, both dangerous developments for people over 60. A better approach: go natural. Instead of using flavored packets, seniors should switch to plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats. These unprocessed options are free from artificial ingredients and offer more fiber, nutrients, and a lower glycemic impact. Oats can be flavored naturally with cinnamon, nutmeg, fresh fruits like blueberries or apples, chia seeds or flax seeds for added fiber, and omega-3s. A splash of unsweetened almond milk or oat milk. Preparing oatmeal at home also allows full control over portion size, sugar content, and ingredient quality. Oatmeal is one of the most recommended breakfasts for seniors due to its heart-healthy fiber, antioxidants, and slow-digesting carbs. However, overcooking oatmeal, a mistake many people unknowingly make, can strip it of key nutrients and even contribute to harmful biochemical processes in the body, such as glycation, which accelerates aging and raises the risk of chronic diseases, including cancer. Nutrient loss from overcooking. Oats are rich in B vitamins, magnesium, zinc, and antioxidants like avenanthramides, unique polyphenols, found almost exclusively in oats. These nutrients support cardiovascular health, energy, metabolism, and immune function, all of which are critical for older adults. But when oats are cooked at high temperatures for too long, these nutrients can become unstable or degraded, especially the water-soluble vitamins like B1 thiamine and B5 pantothenic acid. Overcooking also breaks down beta-glucan, the soluble fiber in oats, responsible for lowering cholesterol and improving blood sugar control. When beta-glucan degrades, the glycemic response of the oatmeal increases, meaning it acts more like a simple carb than a slow-release energy source. For seniors managing blood sugar, this is particularly dangerous. Glycation, a silent culprit. One lesser known but serious consequence of overcooking is glycation, a process where sugars bind to proteins or fats in the body, forming harmful compounds known as advanced glycation end products. AGEs can form inside the body through natural metabolism, but they are also produced when food is cooked at high heat, particularly through boiling, frying, or microwaving for long periods. Why is this important for people over 60? Because ages contribute to oxidative stress, inflammation, and tissue damage, all of which are major risk factors for heart disease, kidney damage, cognitive declines, or tongue cancers. AGEs also affect skin elasticity, joint mobility, and organ health, speeding up the aging process at a cellular level. Overcooking oatmeal on the stove or in the microwave creates more of these harmful compounds, especially if combined with sugary additives or dairy proteins. Healthy cooking methods for oatmeal to preserve nutrients and avoid the formation of AGE. Seniors should aim for gentle cooking methods. Simmer, don't boil. Use medium to low heat to cook oats slowly over 5 to 10 minutes. Soak overnight. Overnight oats preserve nutrients and require no heating. Just mix oats with milk or water, add toppings, and refrigerate. Avoid microwaving for too long. Use short bursts and stir in between to avoid overheating. Use fresh, clean water or plant-based milk. Avoid sugary liquids or processed cereals. By cooking oatmeal gently and correctly, seniors can retain more of the oats' powerful nutrients while avoiding harmful chemical reactions that promote disease. Oatmeal is often seen as a safe, shelf-stable food, but many people overlook an important fact: improper storage of oats can cause mold growth, leading to the production of mycotoxins, toxic compounds that can severely impact health, especially for seniors. For individuals over 60, whose immune systems and detoxification pathways may be weakened, regular exposure to mold or mycotoxins can increase the risk of liver damage, digestive issues, and even cancer. What are mycotoxins? Mycotoxins are toxic substances produced by certain molds, such as Aspergillus and Penicillium, which can grow on grains, including oats, when stored improperly. These toxins can't always be seen, smelled, or tasted, and cooking does not destroy them. One of the most notorious mycotoxins is aflatoxin, which has been classified by the World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there's strong evidence it causes cancer in humans, especially liver cancer. Mycotoxins are especially harmful to older adults because they can compromise immune function, increase inflammation, disrupt liver function, and interfere with nutrient absorption. Over time, even low-level exposure can cause chronic health problems. How mold grows in oats. Oats are sensitive to moisture and temperature fluctuations. If stored in humid environments or near heat sources, after the age of 60, the body becomes more sensitive to chemicals, food quality, and the way nutrients are absorbed. This makes the choice of the type of oats you eat far more important than most people realize. One of the best decisions seniors can make for their health is to opt for organic steel-cut or rolled oats rather than instant or flavored varieties. These healthier forms of oats are minimally processed, more nutrient-dense, and significantly lower in additives that may contribute to inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and even long-term diseases like cancer. Why? Organic matters. After 60, conventional oats are often grown using pesticides, herbicides, and chemical fertilizers. One of the most concerning substances is glyphosate, a widely used herbicide that has been classified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer (IARC) as a probable human carcinogen. Residues of glyphosate have been found in many conventional oat products, including popular breakfast brands, for seniors who often have a weakened detoxification system. Regular exposure to glyphosate and other agricultural chemicals can pose a serious health threat. Studies have shown that chronic exposure can lead to liver and kidney damage, hormone disruption, and increased cancer risk. By choosing certified organic oats, seniors can significantly reduce their exposure to these toxic substances and support long-term health. Steel-cut and rolled oats versus instant oats. Not all oats are created equal. Here's how the different types compare. Steel-cut oats, the least processed form, cut into coarse pieces. They take longer to cook but retain the most nutrients and fiber. They have a lower glycemic index, which means they digest slowly and help stabilize blood sugar levels, crucial for seniors managing diabetes or pre-diabetic conditions. Rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats. These are steamed and flattened but still retain much of their fiber and nutrients. They are quicker to cook than steel-cut oats, and still offer excellent health benefits when unsweetened and unprocessed. Instant oats. These are highly processed, often pre-cooked and dried, then rolled very thin. They have the least fiber, the highest glycemic impact, and are frequently packaged with sugars, flavorings, preservatives, and unhealthy oils. They offer convenience but come at a cost-reduced nutritional value and increased health risks. Health benefits for seniors switching to steel-cut or rolled oats can support digestive health, thanks to higher fiber content, heart health, by lowering LDL cholesterol and reducing blood pressure, blood sugar control due to slow carbohydrate absorption, weight management, by promoting fullness and preventing cravings, cancer prevention through lower exposure to additives and better regulation of inflammation. Oatmeal is often celebrated as a heart-healthy, senior-friendly breakfast, but what you add to your oatmeal can either boost its nutritional value or turn it into a harmful meal. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is topping oatmeal with processed syrups, flavored creamers, or sugary add-ons that undermine the health benefits of the oats themselves. After age 60, your body becomes more vulnerable to blood sugar fluctuations, inflammation, and chemical sensitivity, making it essential to avoid highly processed toppings. The hidden dangers in processed toppings. Many popular oatmeal add-ons, such as maple-flavored syrups, pancake syrups, and flavored creamers, are not what they seem. Most are made from high-fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors, thickeners, and preservatives. These ingredients can lead to rapid blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance, increased fat storage, especially around the liver and abdomen, chronic inflammation. All of these outcomes are especially dangerous for seniors who often deal with slower metabolism, weaker digestion, and pre-existing health conditions like diabetes, high cholesterol, or hypertension. Furthermore, many of these toppings contain trans fats or hydrogenated oils, which are directly linked to cardiovascular disease, leading cause of death among older adults. They also promote plaque buildup in arteries and can impair cognitive function. Flavored creamers. A chemical cocktail. Flavored creamers may taste indulgent, but they are usually ultra-processed and contain a mix of sugar, artificial sweeteners, vegetable oils, gums, and chemical stabilizers. These additives may irritate the gut lining, disrupt gut bacteria, and even contribute to hormonal imbalances in seniors. Even sugar-free or low-fat creamers are often packed with artificial ingredients like sucralose or carrageenan, which can trigger inflammation or worsen gastrointestinal issues like bloating, acid reflux, or IBS. Long-term risks for seniors adding processed toppings to oatmeal daily may seem harmless in the short term, but over time, the cumulative exposure to sugar and artificial chemicals increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver disease, obesity, colorectal or pancreatic cancer, cognitive decline, or early Alzheimer's. Seniors typically eat more predictable and repeated meals, like oatmeal. Daily exposure to unhealthy toppings can quietly erode long-term health. Healthy substitutes that taste great instead of processed syrups and creamers. Seniors can elevate oatmeal with natural, nutrient-rich alternatives. Fresh or frozen fruits like blueberries, bananas, or diced apples, cinnamon or nutmeg for flavor and blood sugar support, and sweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk, chopped nuts, almonds, walnuts, or seeds, chia, flax for healthy fats, plain Greek yogurt in small amounts for creaminess, and protein drizzle of raw honey or pure maple syrup used sparingly. These additions are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats, all of which support heart, brain, and immune health. Oatmeal is naturally rich in carbohydrates and fiber, which makes it a comforting and filling breakfast. However, one of the most overlooked aspects of preparing oatmeal for seniors over 60 is the need to balance it with protein and healthy fats. Without this balance, even a bowl of healthy oats can cause blood sugar spikes, which lead to energy crashes, weight gain, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Why? Balance matters after 60. As we age, our metabolism slows down, and our body becomes less efficient at handling large amounts of carbohydrates without help from other macronutrients. While the fiber in oats helps slow digestion to some extent, eating oats alone, especially instant or overcooked oats, can still cause a rapid rise in blood glucose levels. This spike is followed by a crash, leading to fatigue, irritability, and sugar cravings, often leading to overeating later in the day. Over time, repeated glucose spikes and insulin surges wear down the pancreas and may lead to insulin resistance, a major contributor to type 2 diabetes, belly fat, and even increased cancer risk due to chronic inflammation. The role of protein and healthy fats. Adding protein and healthy fats to your oatmeal slows down digestion even further, stabilizing blood sugar levels, promoting longer-lasting energy, and supporting muscle maintenance, which is critical for aging adults. Protein helps repair tissues, supports immunity, and maintains lean muscle mass, important for preventing frailty, falls, and bone loss after 60. Healthy fats are essential for brain function, hormone balance, and nutrient absorption, especially fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, E, and K. When these macronutrients are added to oatmeal, they work together to create a more balanced and complete meal that supports metabolic health, mental clarity, and satiety. Best protein and fat additions for seniors here are nutrient-dense ways to enhance your oatmeal without compromising taste. Protein sources: chia seeds or flax seeds, plant-based and also rich in omega-3s. Plain Greek yogurt adds creaminess and 10 to 15 grams of protein per serving. Unsweetened protein powder, easy to mix into warm oats. Chopped nuts, almonds, walnuts, and cashews also add texture and crunch. Nut butter, peanut, almond, or sunflower butter provides protein and fat. Healthy fat sources: avocado slices, unusual but creamy, and packed with monounsaturated fats. Coconut flakes, natural fats, and pleasant flavor. Olive oil drizzle supports cardiovascular health. Seed and nuts dual role as fat and protein providers. A sample: balanced oatmeal bowl, 1/2 cup rolled oats, cooked in unsweetened almond milk, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, 1 tablespoon almond butter, 1/2 banana sliced, sprinkle of cinnamon optional, 1 scoop of plant-based protein powder. This simple meal provides complex carbs, protein, and healthy fats, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels for hours and preventing unhealthy snacking later. For seniors over 60, paying attention to food labels, especially on everyday staples like oatmeal, isn't just about being cautious, it's about protecting long-term health. Many people assume oatmeal is automatically healthy, but packaged oat products often contain hidden additives, preservatives, and artificial ingredients that can silently contribute to inflammation, digestive issues, and even chronic diseases like cancer. Reading the label carefully allows seniors to avoid harmful substances, ensure they're getting genuine nutrition, and make informed choices that align with their health goals. The illusion of healthy packaging. Many oat brands market their products with terms like heart healthy, natural, whole grain, or low fat. But these words can be misleading. Even products labeled healthy can contain high levels of sugar, chemical preservatives, and artificial flavors. These hidden ingredients may not appear harmful at first glance, but when consumed daily over years, especially by older adults, they can gradually degrade the body's resilience and immunity. Common hidden ingredients to watch out for: added sugar. Terms like cane sugar,